Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Now batting, Leury Garcia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The count now at 2-2. Hard hit at third. Flores has it. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos in foul ground, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Charlie Hander from the Garden State of New Jersey gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Ozuna, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Lewis is underneath this one. 2 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team is taking it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Hero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today. And everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
He's set, and the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the... And here's Renato Nunez. His career line against Wheeler. He's 0 for 5. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Nunez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And he fouls this one off. On the season, Nunez is working with a slugging percentage over 550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that misses 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Colin Moran comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Sean Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
To 2-2 now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got to count 2-2.
Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the 8th pitch of the at bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
The designated hitter, Rhys.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the second deck and gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Now the pitch.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1. Morton has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin
Popped up.
Nola.
And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Line drive base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Aaron.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. George Springer the next to hit.
Number 4.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Still only 1 out in the inning. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
the right fielder.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bryce Harper is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Garcia is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the third.
Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. This is skied into short left center. Springer giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, number 1, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said, "Hit or get left behind." That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Robert Stock is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Didi Gregorius, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gregorius carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Standing in now, Austin Nova, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Next to bat for Toronto, Wilmer Flores. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a line drive, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles nothing. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Kyle Lewis.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Down the third baseline. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher.
Into the box, Sean Murphy, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Orioles straight. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. George Springer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Popped him up. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. In the air out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check as it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Baltimore, the shortstop,
Willie Adames is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And that's the second out. So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And it's fouled away. This is pulled into right. Garcia is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Kyle Lewis. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. Weekly hit to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Hit hard but foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Flores is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left. Matt Strom gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
The third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. 7th inning ready to roll. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. Jay Spry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. In there, and it's 0-1. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Count now a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The batter, number 1. Good top.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Reined in. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Here's Starlin Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. And there's one down now. So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Carlos Correa. as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He's not going to get it. And the two-out rally continues. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Orioles 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leury Garcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gregorius takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Wilmer Flores.
The third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Marcell Ozuna starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now back.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach Wheeler earned his 9th win of the year. Charlie Morton allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans are final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. His record is now 9-2. The loss goes to Charlie Morton. He is now 4-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, Didi Gregorius collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits as the Blue Jays claim the win over the Orioles 9-2. They have won again and now have an unfathomable 25 straight wins. Ryan Braun was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping lead the Mariners over the Yankees 6-1. The Red Sox starting pitcher, number 18, won his first game of the season as the Red Sox grabbed the win over Houston 2-0. The Rays launched 3 home runs as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-1. The Rangers hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-1. The White Sox got 11 hits overall as they pulverized the Twins 7-1. They had previously lost 11 in a row. The Oakland Athletics totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. Luis Severino was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets 4-2. The Marlins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Nationals in Washington 12-9. Tom Hudson grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Padres were winners over the Reds 4-2. The Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-2. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-1. The D-backs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-2. The Phillies combined to allow only 4 hits as they toppled the Rockies 9-0. Andrew Benintendi was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Dodgers grabbed the win over the Tribe 14-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.